Hello and welcome, I'm Chris and this is the hair tutorial channel, and on this video I'm going to be talking about the AFFINAGE Salon Professional Intensive range. Now this range of 7 permanent pigments can be added to your colour to intensify or create new colours as well as to cocktail. And I'll be giving you my tips on how best to use them. So if you're new to the channel, why not like, subscribe and hit the notification button for more great videos. And if you're coming back, it's lovely to see you. Let's just do it. So the first thing to explain is the add and include technique. So first of all, the add technique. The add technique is perfect for adding depth to the colour because it will give you a deeper, richer colour. So the process for doing this is that you would mix up your tint, say a 7.4, you would add your 1.5 times developer, mix that together, and then you would add, say, 30 grams of your O3 intensive into this colour. This would give you a deepening and richening of the tone within the colour, helping if you wanted to go slightly darker or just get a richer, more velvety colour. Now, if you want to brighten your colour and make it very vibrant, you use the include technique. So the include technique, you would take, say, 30 grams of your 766 and you could add 30 grams of your O6 intensive, and then you would add 1.5 times your developer. So you've included it into the mix and allowed for it when adding the developer. This will give you a bright, vibrant colour. When you're using colours on blonde hair, go easy with the intensive, because obviously on blonde hair you will get a more vibrant result, and little goes a long way. Now these are a great way to play with your colours. So let's take an example. Let's say Mrs. Smith has 6.4 on her hair and she loves the colour, and then summer comes along and she turns around and goes, oh, I'd like it a little bit more goldy for the summer. Now you could add some 6.3, which is your gold, into your 6.4. However, it's far more economical to add in or include, whichever you want to do, your O3 intensive into your mix. This is a much more controlled way. And don't forget that these are a permanent pigment. Now, a lot of other ranges, they're simply stains. So what this means is initially you get a brighter colour, but that wears off. But because these are an oxidizing pigment, they combine with the permanent colour, so you get a far longer lasting vibrancy or depth to the colour. Also, using the intensives like this is far more economical to do it, and you have far more control of what you're doing. You may only put 10 grams of the O3 into Mrs. Smith's colour to personalise her colour. However, you may put a full 30 grams into Mrs. Jones's colour. So you're really bespoking your colours so that the client is getting the choice of colour that they want and they can't get it anywhere else. So because these are a permanent oxidizing pigment, you can mix them with 3% or converter. You can then use these to refresh through the ends or to add vibrancy and tone to the ends. This is ideal with the shades 03, 04, 06 and 076. Now with the cooler shades, the 01, 02 or the 07, you would use very small quantities of this mixed with something like your 10O and then 3% or converter to use as toners over gold, copper or reddish hair to tone out the unwanted tones, but the quantities used here will be much smaller. The intensives can also be added to the higher lift. So if you need more violet in your 12.2, again in a much smaller quantity, you can add more violet into your 12.2. And this is where you can really start to play and cocktail and have fun as well. Now, I do a lot of this on swatches, and I always recommend before going ahead on a client that you do try a swatch, especially if you've never done anything like this before. But a lot of people love the pinks and the lilacs. So if I wanted a soft pink, I would take 10 grams of my 10O and put 1 gram of my 06 intensive, mix that either with 3% or converter, and wash this over the hair and visually watch, and I would get a nice soft pink to the hair. Likewise, if I wanted a soft violet colour, I could mix 1 gram of my 076 intensive into 10 grams of my 10O intensive, use it with 3% or converter, and wash that over and get a lilac. Now obviously the more intensive you add, the brighter the colour will be. So just have a play. They're really fun and very economical to use. So just remember, when you're using the warm intensives, the 03, the 04, the 06 or the 076, you can add a far greater quantity than when you're using the cooler tones, the 01, the 02 or the 07. Now if you've liked this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification button, and stay tuned for more great videos coming up, and I'll see you next time.